Hey, happy Halloween, everyone. It is now Saturday night, and if you're out there trick-or-treating, have fun. If you're about to go out, have fun. No matter what y'all do, it'll be a great night. Uh, I will be at work in a couple hours, so, that's all right. I'll bring candy. Um, we have been talking about Jonah and about judges and about forgetting your God and about Nahum and kind of what these two have to do with each other, Jonah and Nahum, and what it has to do with today. So yesterday we started with the story of Jonah. I really just talked about what a prophet was, a spokesman for God, and that Jonah was a prophet. A couple little interesting asides. Jonah was the only prophet. First off, let me say, spokesman for God. Old Testament, part the Bible that Jesus taught and wrote before, God wrote before Jesus came. That's why he used prophets to speak for him. They have in the Old Testament, our Bible, what we call major prophets and minor prophets. You know what the difference is? Major prophets wrote great big books. Minor prophets wrote little books. And that's it. They were both important. They both spoke for God. They both gave the message of God to the people to who he said go to. Almost except for Jonah. It's interesting because Jonah is the only prophet that did not obey God straight away. He ran away at first. So remember, Jonah chapter 1, God calls him and says, hey, go to Nineveh. Nineveh, biggest city in the Middle East at the time, capital of the Neo-Assyrian Empire, where Mosul, Iraq is today, city of Nineveh. Big, powerful city, really big. Also, an enemy of Israel. People there did not like the Jews. Jews did not like the Ninevites. And this was kind of known. So when God tells Jonah, the Hebrew, the Jewish man, the prophet, hey, I want you to go talk to Nineveh because I need them to turn to me because they repent of their evil ways, Jonah's like, okay. So in chapter 1, it says, so he went down to the dock, port of Joppa, Joppa, and found a boat going to Tarshish. Now, Tarshish I had to look this up. It was not really a city, but it was. There were a couple different places called Tarshish. At the time of Jonah, Tarshish, people think, may have been over on the Iberian Peninsula in Spain near Gibraltar. Israel's here. Tarshish is way over there. As far away as you could get from the world. So Jonah found a ship going to Tarshish, which everyone understood to mean the end of the earth, the farthest place away from civilization. He was running away as far as he could from God. So, continuing in chapter 1, it says he pays his fare, he gets on the ship, huge storm comes up. Sailors are dying. And what's interesting, it says Jonah's asleep and on the hold. All the sailors are praying to their gods. Find Jonah taking a nap. It's like, man, what are you doing? You're going to die. Get up, pray to your God, and ask him to have mercy on us. Maybe he will listen. We need to find out why he's so angry. So they talk. Sailors come to realize that Jonah's running away from God. It's like, what have you done? Why have you brought all this destruction on us? And Jonah says, throw me into the sea. Sailors are like, no. And the storm gets worse. They try rowing back to shore. They can't make any headway. They're stuck. And it's like, why did you curse us? Why did you bring this evil on us? Do not hold this man's life for us. If we keep him, we die. If we throw him into the ocean, we're going to be cursed and die. They throw Jonah into the water, into the ocean, and immediately the storm stops. And it says straight away. And the men weren't scared of the water. They were scared and awe of the power and might and control of the God of the Hebrews, of Jonah's God. And they worshiped God, and they made offerings and built altars to the God of Israel, Elohim. It's a neat little introduction, and this is chapter 1, what happens. So, let me stop there, where Jonah's thrown into the water. But what we see, and this is what's interesting, these were non-believers, people who knew gods. Someone was in control of existence, creation, until they saw the power, the might, the strength, the control, and learned of God. And then they were in awe and respect, and they had to worship him because he was one who actually cared. Wow, who actually cared for people. It's not like a train horn. Next week, we're going to continue on. What happens after he gets thrown into the ocean? We'll find out. All right, so that's it for today. Guys, have a happy Halloween. Be safe out there. Enjoy the time with kids, family, friends, and have a great tomorrow. We'll see you Wednesday. For all the updates, all the info, remember, FL Compass Church, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And to keep in touch, www.flcompasschurch.org. Be blessed.